It all began billions of years ago, with the simplest form of life emerging in the vastness of the oceans. Through ages, life evolved and diversified, adapting to every corner of our planet's ever-changing environments. Catastrophes came and went, but life persisted, evolving ingenious solutions to survive and thrive. From the depths of the oceans to the highest mountaintops, evolution continues to shape the world around us.
Wait. This is getting too serious.
Welcome to our presentation on evolution, a topic that has intrigued scientists and students alike for centuries.
Today, we embark on a journey to explore the fascinating evidence supporting the theory of evolution.
Let's dive in! Hey, did you know that there are 4 evidences to support the theory of evolution?
Really? What are they?
Paleontology, the fossil records. Then morphology, comparative anatomy. Then embryology, developmental biology. And lastly, molecular biology, genetic information.
Wow! Let's dive into those topics together. First up, paleontology, which is the study of fossils. It shows us ancient bones and creatures that lived long ago. By studying these fossils, scientists can see how life has changed over time, like how some animals evolved from others.
That's right, and when we look at these fossils, we can see a progression, almost like a timeline, of how different species have evolved over millions of years.
An example would be the fossil of Archaeopteryx. The discovery of Archaeopteryx provides compelling evidence supporting the theory of evolution by demonstrating a transitional form between dinosaurs and birds. It showcases the gradual changes that occurred over millions of years, leading to the development of avian flight and a diverse array of bird species seen today.
Next is morphology. It is all about comparing the shapes and structures of different animals. When scientists look at things like bones and body parts, they can see similarities between different species. These similarities tell us that it might have shared a common ancestor.
Exactly. It's like looking at the family tree and seeing how different branches share common features, indicating they all came from the same root or a common ancestor.
An example of this would be the limbs of dogs and humans. We can see that the structure of the body part is similar with each other. Thus, we can conclude that we came from a common ancestor.
Wait, there's too much information now. Let's take a break first and learn some fun facts before we continue.
Another fascinating aspect of evolution is the genetic drift. It is an intriguing evolutionary mechanism that causes random changes in the gene pool of a population, especially in smaller groups. Unlike natural selection, which is influenced by environmental pressure, genetic drift occurs due to chance events like fluctuations in birth or genetic mutation, significantly impacting a population's genetic diversity and evolution.
That is really interesting. Let's now continue with the other 2 evidences. Embryology is the study of how animals develop before they're born or hatched. Scientists have noticed that many animals look similar in the early stages of development. Even if they end up looking very different as adults, this suggests that they might have evolved from a common ancestor.
It's really fascinating how these similarities in early development, the embryology, can tell us so much about the evolutionary history of different species. It's like seeing echoes of the past in the development of living organisms today.
Example of this would be the embryo of a human and an ape. As you can see, they are very similar. With this, the scientists have suggested that we came from a common ancestor.
Molecular biology looks at the tiny building blocks of life, DNA. By comparing the DNA of different animals, scientists can see how closely related they are. Similar DNA sequences suggest a closer evolutionary relationship.
And the more we study DNA, the more we uncover about the interconnectedness of all life forms on Earth. It's incredible to think that we can trace our ancestry back through the genetic code we carry within us.
Isn't it fascinating that these evidences exist?
Absolutely. And when we combine all these pieces of evidence together, it paints a clear picture of how life has changed and diversified over millions of years. It's like piecing together clues from different parts of a puzzle to see the big picture of evolution.
And there you have it, guys, the 4 compelling evidences supporting the theory of evolution: paleontology, morphology, embryology, and molecular biology.
Thanks for joining us on this exploration of evolution. Remember, folks, that evolution is not just a theory. It is written in the bones, the genes, and the development of every living organism.
Stay curious, keep exploring, and embrace the wonders of our ever-evolving world. Until next time!